Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're jumping into skincare. I have gotten quite a bit of comments about my skincare routine. I actually recently over on my Instagram posted like my skincare drawer, well, 2 of my 4 skincare drawers, and I got a lot of questions about people asking what my routine was, and I did mention that up on top of the vanity, I keep all the products that I'm regularly using. So the ones I'm going to mention today actually were not in that little clip. But I've been researching and doing a lot because when I received the Olga Lorenzen skincare line in the mail, I totally just stripped that on myself. When I received this in the mail, this is not sponsored, I did some research and this is Halle Berry's Esthetician. I dug into Halle Berry's skincare secrets and learned quite a bit about what she uses to at 54 look better than I look at 30. So today we're going to be going through Halle Berry's skincare secrets, which I have put into a very specific skincare routine, which we're going to talk about today. Now, I'm featuring, I think, 4 or 5 different brands today. I will say that I think all of these items were sent to me, but none of this is sponsored. I am 100% not getting paid for anything I'm saying right now. So, yeah, you can trust that this is not sponsored. Anyway, if you want to see my current skincare routine, which mimics what I believe to be Halle Berry's skincare secrets, based on quite a few articles and a really interesting video she posted over on her Instagram, make sure to keep on watching. And don't forget to subscribe because I upload 3 or 4 times a week, and that'll be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to see all of the details behind my current skincare routine, Halle Berry's secrets, the Olga Lorenzen line, as well as some other products that I am absolutely loving, stay tuned. Now, I am going to do this routine with you guys, and I did already cleanse my skin. I've mentioned that I do cleanse in the shower because I do shower twice a day. I'm insane like that and feel like I can't start my day without a shower, and I refuse to get into bed if I haven't freshly showered, even if I don't leave the house. So I did use the Purifying Cleansing Gel Foaming Wash from Olga Lorenzen, which is amazing. It does froth up nicely without being anything like super foamy and stripping. I feel clean after it, but notice my skin doesn't look super matte. There's a little bit of a glow there. This is great for all skin types, but I will say if your skin is dry, she does have a dry skin specific cleanser, but this one actually works for all skin types. But if you're drier, you're gonna wanna follow up with like a hydrating serum. I am a fan of this. The only thing I will say is I don't love when cleansers are in solid color bottles because I can never tell if they're almost empty. I do prefer them in like a clear bottle or even a squeezy tube. But that being said, I do really enjoy this product. All right, I am going to be doing the next 5 steps on camera with you guys, so you'll be able to see exactly how I do what I do. So I'm going to grab from Clean Skin Club one of the clean towels. These are biodegradable, one-use disposable towels. You can break them down, but for skincare, I like to use these because I don't like using my body towel on my face because that's a really good way to like spread bacteria with things you're not washing every single day. Not your face. You wash that every day. The towel you might not wash every day. So I'm actually going to take my Rebalancing Toner Liquid Purifier, also from Olga Lorenzen, and I'm going to take like 3 pumps of that on here, and I am just going to, in small circular motions, followed by some sweeping motions, pull that across the skin. Now, Olga is known as the acid queen because of all of the acids she uses in her esthetician practice. She is a celebrity esthetician and formulated these products so you can kind of get that feel even at home. And I will say that this toner is pretty powerful. You'll notice my skin getting a little red. However, I did actually DM the brand and I was told a little bit of redness is okay. It just shows that it's working, and the spicier it feels, the better it will be. I did try her transformative red carpet facial, and I looked like I had chemical burns, but within a couple minutes it did quiet down. And then the next morning my skin was glowy, and it was as if I had never used the product. As far as the redness, I was definitely super glowy. So it's not necessarily a bad thing because you'll see it's already starting to calm down, but it has instantly given me some glow. This is for refining, cleansing, renewing, and detoxifying. I will leave a coupon link on the screen. It is not a commission link. It is just a discount link that they did send to me. So if you did want to purchase any of the products from this line, definitely a recommendation from me, 100%. You will get, I think it's either 10 or 15% off. I think it's 10% off with the code Brett, but I will put it on the screen after I verify that. Next is a product that I have been using for a few weeks, and I've actually gone through a whole bottle of this before. This is the Fresh Black Tea Firming Eye Serum. Now, this is definitely a pricey eye serum, but totally worth using. I take a tiny bit on my fingers, and I will pull that into my under eye. This I have been using because I enjoy using it. I know Olga does have an eye cream. I just haven't tried it. But this entire line is an age defense line. It is super nourishing for strengthening and illuminating, and everybody wants bright under eyes. Now, I do put on my eye serum, then my face serum, then my eye cream, then my moisturizer, because I want to give it time to soak in. I find if I do face serum and then moisturizer, then go to eye, I haven't given the serums enough time to jump in before the cream goes on. So while that's on, I'm going to go into the face serum, which is the lactic acid hydrating serum. It is an oil-free anti-aging pore refiner. It will lightly exfoliate and brighten the skin. That's what lactic acid does. So I take a little bit on my fingertips, and I just work that over the skin. Notice with my eye cream, I went in the eye and around the orbital bone, and with my serum, I'm actually going around that area, but at no point am I going into that area. This is definitely too potent for you to use in your immediate eye area, so go around. Just like with the toner, it's a little spicy, so my skin is getting a little red, but you will notice within a few seconds that does go away. The next product is actually a tool that I'm really excited to talk to you about. This is from Spa Sciences. This is the Aero tool. Again, this was sent to me, but I'm not being sponsored for what I'm saying here. What this does is it's like a sensor. When you touch it, it starts buzzing and goes on. And the way that this works is you basically will use this to massage on your face. I've spoken about the Foreo mask tool probably a dozen times at this point because it vibrates and cools and warms and helps to push the serum into your skin from that mask. This basically does the exact same thing for your skincare. So what I do is after I apply, I will take one additional like half pump of the serum on here, and then I will just, in small circular motions, take this over the skin. The microcurrent from it, plus the vibrations, plus it does actually warm up and get a little bit warmer, is going to help to push that serum deeper into my skin, which is going to help it be more potent. Something that I have heard, and I will agree with, skincare is expensive, so you want to make sure that you get the most out of your skincare as you can. So this is actually available at like Walmart. It's $29, so it will help for a one-time $29. It will actually augment, I mean, this eye serum I think is like $80 or something like that. The face serums, this stuff is not cheap. So if you can get the most out of your skincare, that is definitely advised. Once that is done, I do wipe the additional serum off with the other side of my Clean Skin Club pad, and then I will actually sanitize this before I use it. Obviously on camera I didn't, but I do usually keep, I mean, of course it's not in front of me the second I'm talking about it, but you guys have seen I keep these little bottles pretty much everywhere. This one is brush cleanser, but I have one with isopropyl alcohol that I will mist on, let it air dry for a minute or two, and once that alcohol is gone, it is sterilized and ready to use. I do recommend using a 70%, not a 90%. 90% actually dries too quickly to properly sanitize, so the 70 is much better for sanitizing your tools. Now, notice how that redness has already basically disappeared altogether. Then, now that the face serum is absorbing and the under eye is pretty much dry, I'm going to go into the Black Tea Age Delay Concentrate Eye Cream, which is also from the same fresh line. I do want to give a quick shout out to Octoly for sending these over. Again, not sponsored. They're not paying me for this. They just sent them over in exchange for me to try it out and give an honest review, and I've actually used these products before. When I worked at Sephora, I had an amazing fresh rep. Her name was Sophia. She was great and made sure I was always stocked up on my favorite fresh items. The kombucha black tea concentrate line, like this entire line, was definitely my favorite. So I'm taking that on a brush because I have the little like plastic scoops in my bathroom where I keep my skincare. Did forget to get it, and I'm going to be completely honest, I didn't want to get up mid-video to go grab that. So the way I use my eye cream is using that type of an item. I will just pat this into the under eye. And then once it is on there, I will just pat it in lightly and then let the rest absorb. I don't want to go in too much with like my fingers and move the product around a lot because it's a lot of excessive tugging at the under eye, which is not great for your under eye skin. And most importantly, it does, you know, absorb product into your finger. So I would rather that product go into the under eye where I want it. And the last thing we're going to do today is follow up with a moisturizer, which, back to Olga Lorenzen, this is the Weightless Moisturizer Oil-Free Anti-Aging Moisturizer. This stuff is amazing to the point where I like all of the products here, but I actually went and ordered a backup of this. So this I already have a backup of. This is something I can see becoming a ride or die staple in my routine. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my fingertips. And the way I apply moisturizer is actually the Kiehl's technique, which I learned from a seminar I did at the Kiehl's headquarters, where you press it all over the skin, and then using as little contact as possible, do a 3, a 1, and a 3. Whatever's left, go up and down the neck and into your hands, because again, neck and hands are the first things that age, and that is going to be the #1 way to show how old you are. So stopping skincare here is not helpful. Neck, décolletage, chest, hands, definitely going to be worth it. And even though I have oily skin, you will notice that after all of that, my skin is luminous, glowy, hydrated, but it's not greasy. And I can do this in the morning and find that throughout the day, I don't feel super oily because again, a lot of the products here are oil-free, and lactic acid is really good for retaining and holding onto hydration, which is super important because there's something you need to remember, and that is that oily skin does not mean it's overhydrated. You can be oily and still be dehydrated. Oily skin is really a combination of different things. For me, it means I just have an overactive sebum gland, so my skin just makes more oil than I need, even if I'm super hydrated. So unfortunately, that's not really something I can do, but a lot of people who are oily, I typically tell them, use a good moisturizer for 30 days, and you will see your oils get much better. It has definitely helped for me. I used to be so much more greasy before I started regularly moisturizing well. I still get a little shiny, not gonna lie, but it's not nearly as bad as it was when I was skipping the moisturizer. So I will link all of these products down below. If there are any discount codes, I will leave them down below. None of these are affiliate codes. I'm not making any money off of this video. I'm just sharing with you my current routine that I am absolutely loving. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.